Hey YouTube, it's Justin here, aka Demonic Sweaters. Today I've got a product review. Actually, you already saw me playing them. They are these Lemon two-piece hi-hats. I'll just cut right to the chase. This is some of my favorite electronic hi-hats that I've ever played, and there's a lot of reasons why I like these a lot. Number one, the price I think is really good, which is a little more than the old Lemon hi-hats, but my review of the original Lemon hi-hats was pretty mixed. You know, it seemed to work fine, but the original one where it didn't have a bottom hi-hat, I found the top hi-hat to be very bouncy when I was playing. However, all of those issues have been resolved, and there's a lot of reasons why these are way better than pretty much any two-piece hi-hat that I've used. Number one, they just work. I just plug them in. I'm using a Roland TD17 module, and I had a VH10 hi-hat on there originally, and I didn't change any of the settings. I just plugged it in and it worked. I mean, not that, you know, you should do that and just, you know, expect things to work without changing settings. You know, I could probably dial it in a little bit better if I really wanted to. But the fact that it works so easily is really nice, and one thing that I really like about these hi-hats is it finally comes with a customized clutch. Like a clutch that is actually specifically designed to work with this pair of hi-hats. So the way that the clutch works and why it's so cool is on the bottom it has a standard spin stopper that you lock on there, but on the top these two Allen wrench screws basically come loose, and then the top comes off, and then you place the hi-hat down from the top, and then you tighten this back up. So that way you don't have to struggle with trying to tighten up this spin stopper from the bottom. You can actually remove everything from the top, which is really nice. And then also you can control your tension of the hi-hat right here with this little screw adjustment. So overall, the hi-hat clutch is fantastic, and it really makes the cymbals work really well. And then as you can see here, there's a jack on the bottom, and on the plate there's basically a link cable that you run from the bottom hi-hat to the top, and that's how that connects to the two ports on the bottom where you plug in the actual connections to the module. So that's how all of that works. The original Lemon hi-hats that I tried in the past didn't have any kind of custom clutch, and a lot of the two-piece hi-hats like the Unlock Jaws and Unlock Lightning series that I've tried, and even the ATVs, well, the ATV had its own clutch, but I don't think it was as good as this one. And the unlocks, they don't even come with like any kind of custom clutch. You just use a regular hi-hat clutch, which works mediocre at best on electronic hi-hat. They come in two sizes. You can get the 12-inch version, which is what I have, and they also come in 14. I haven't tried the 14-inch, but personally, I really like 12-inch hi-hats on electronic kits. I just like them a little bit smaller. I mean, I know it's like not as big as a real cymbal, but it just takes up less space. So, and for me, they feel just as good as a bigger 14-inch hi-hat. And they look cool with the rest of my setup, so I'm totally fine with the 12-inch. But, you know, maybe you want to get the 14-inch for your kit. So these hi-hats are going to work great with pretty much any Roland module, and they should work with some other modules as well, but I would steer clear of buying these or any other two-piece electronic hi-hat for something like an Alesis Nitro or a Surge, or any of those lower-end Alesis kits. These hi-hats aren't really going to work very well with those, and maybe not even at all, because the hi-hat cymbals on those lower-end Alesis kits are all single zone, and they really don't have variable positioning on the hi-hat, so nothing's really going to make any kind of improvement other than what you already have on your kit. So just don't upgrade the hi-hats if you have a lower-end Alesis kit. But if you have a Roland kit, by all means, if you want to upgrade from a VH10, I do think this is a significant upgrade from a VH10 hi-hat. And these things are also really killer for kit builders, like what I did. You know, if you're making your own custom electronic kit, like something like that, these things are perfect. And I have them paired up with my Lemon. I have a Lemon 16-inch crash here, as well as a Lemon 18-inch ride. And then over there on the right, I've got an Unlock Jaws 17-inch crash. So it's a really nice setup. All the cymbals, none of them are Roland, and they're all working, I think, just as good as any of the Roland cymbals do. So anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Click the bell icon to get notified for any new updates, and I will see you all in the next video. Have a great day.